Alright, so this is part 4. He just did it again. He didn't like what I just said. When you go to my friends and family and lie to them, can you believe he just did it for the 4th time? That's 4 counts of tampering with evidence that they're going to charge you with just for tonight. Do you just you can't control yourself, just like the guy said. The guys like him can't control themselves. Because no normal person would do it 4 times. So, 4th time, he shut it off when I'm not done yet. Only a peeping Tom and a hacker would know I'm recording a podcast right now. He shouldn't know or care. You know who doesn't know or care what I'm doing right now? John Steinmetz, Steve Massengale, Dan Poe. So why do you? You're a peeping Tom and you've hacked me and you know exactly what I'm doing right now and you don't like it. So you're butting in. Right, okay. Can't control yourself. The guy was right. You can take over a business like that because he can't control himself, he said. He's gonna have a blind side somewhere. I'll take it over. I'll take it apart, and then his money goes in my pocket. Let's see how he likes it if I get in his wallet. We'll see if it's cute then. So, when we quote you, Charles, is it up to you? No, it's not. You can't control you. You can't control you. He said, what kind of man humiliates himself like this to no avail and to his detriment? That's not a man. And not just himself, but his associates and his family. That man is not a man. He has no class. He has no dignity and he has no respect. And when an organization has somebody like that, that's an easy target for somebody that might want to compete in business. He's got a lot of blind sides. One is they're spending a lot of money giving you guys a lot of value, increasing your value, increasing Cynthia's value, and devaluing themselves every time they spend money, and you get that beforehand, not after. Mike Neely was drugged before anybody else said it. Right? Judge Kirkendall email, Judge McNamara email. Judge McNamara email, we didn't speak to whether or not you actually talked to her either. Did she testify? Oh, he never asked me to do that. We didn't say he did. We said he told someone else he was going to. We said he told someone else, call Broken Arrow and have them pull her over. Get her door dashing in Broken Arrow. Hack her app. Hansel and Gretel are over there and have them pull her over. We never said we're not quoting somebody talking to Broken Arrow. So what did Broken Arrow see that they could testify to? Yeah, go put that on the docket, okay? It's for your competitors to see, for anybody in law enforcement to see, for anybody to see, Mr. Perry. You like people to see, you like people looking. Didn't you tell me you like looking, you got a problem with it? Some people like looking at the court docket to see what happens when Charles Perry looks and thinks he, illegally. Yeah, you reap what you sow. So we got that list, and then there's a list of times I was pulled over. And those, you just correspond, you just, match them up, right? Okay, and then we got that as a result. Court, nobody wants to make a decision. Keep kicking it down the judge actually started laughing. When the fill-in judge, the substitute judge was here, did he make a decision on your motion to dismiss? No. What did he do? He kicked it here. He started laughing. Nobody wants to make a decision. Because on the law, I'm right. He knows that, and he should dismiss it. But you guys keep calling him and telling him he can't. Don't dismiss it. You can't. We'll look bad. Right? But you didn't have anything to do with the pullover you claim. So if you had nothing to do with the pullover, then why are you trying to pressure a judge to rule like you want him to, like you have 20 other judges? We know you have. You're under investigation. We knew Mike Neely was drugged before anybody else said it. So you don't think they know every phone call to a judge, Mr. Perry? You're off your nut. Will you think a business associate is going to deal with somebody like that? You got heat on you. Because you have no control over yourself. Right? That's what he said. I don't really like the sex industry because those guys are all a bunch of perverts and they can't control themselves. And they make some major mistake that gets the whole thing in a lot of trouble. It sounds like that's what's going on here. Yep, that's exactly what's going on here. Guess what else you're easy to get? Not just your competing mafia organizations, but cops, police. Easy as fuck. Our guy's like, this is the easiest one we've ever done. He pisses people off going at her. Nobody's comfortable with this. Nobody. So, this is the McNamara email of 2015. He's going to false arrest me and coerce me. Yeah, coercion's a very serious crime, Charles. It's a very serious crime. And then he did do it, which we've been over and over and over and over and over here. You have to file a police report if you need a protective order. This one was denied because I forgot the police report. You knew that. Okay. Did you guys talk with Ted and Philip and Mallory about the McNaught standard? I've studied the McNaught standard because I guess you guys told them, can you find some way to make her look crazy so she can't stand trial? Because if she testifies, we're fucked. So we need to make it where she can't stand trial. She's crazy, and that way we don't have to worry about it. Did he find something in the McNaught there? The McNaught standard says there has to be a disease, right? Like Huntington's disease, like you have, that causes paranoia, delusion, hallucinations, and impaired cognitive reasoning, and psychosis. The second thing that has to be is you can't know it's a crime. It's the knowing that makes it whether or not you are incompetent. So the knowing of the crime would be like my friend Tanya. My friend Tanya Vasilev in Chicago murdered her 2 children and stabbed them over 200 times each. And it was awful. She stabbed her 9-year-old son and 3-year-old daughter 200 times each. Unimaginable. Definitely not the person I knew. I was completely shocked. I saw it on the news. It was on Bill O'Reilly. Actually, the day that I met with Senator Harry Reid, I came home and talked on